Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Ripto. I'm Christian and in today's rundown I'm giving you another alt token that was the most searched in the last 24 hours. We're talking about TravelCare. We're going to dive into this token's fundamentals and have a look at that all important website, roadmap, the team behind it, and that even more important price action and where the price is for TravelCare now. Now, with it being the most searched in the last 24 hours, the big question on everyone's lip, and I'm sure you want to find out as well, is was TravelCare there by fluke or did it deserve to be there? We're going to have a look to see if the price action was a pump and a dump, or if TravelCare's got some great fundamentals and the price action is looking healthy to invest. Now, I must say this is not financial advice, and anything I say in this video is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. This bad boy is here for your education purposes only. So with that boring waffle out of the way, let's get crypto. Welcome everyone. Before we start jumping straight into the price percentage of TravelCare, please, if you're new to this channel or you've just joined, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe bar and tickle that bell notification, as it really helps the channel and it really gets me pumping up for brand new content to bring straight to you hot off the press. And those of you that are new and don't know, I'm Christian for Crypto Ripto and I'm on a mission to bring information to the mass in newbies to crypto and people that just want to gain knowledge and don't have the time to research as we do. And this will make us trade safe, trade smart and not get wrecked. So with that bit of info out of the way, let's jump straight into price percentage on CoinGecko. So I'll get myself out of the way here and pop down here and look, here we go. So the last 24 hours is the price percentage, or you could say the action that's got TravelCare the most searched on market cap in the last 24 hours. But as we can see here, in the last 7 days, it's had a 65% pump, which is quite healthy. It's quite nice. And in the last 24 hours, it's had a 22.1% pump. Now, in my opinion, and I know a lot of you watch this channel and you see some of the coins that we put up there that the most searched in the last 24 hours. And that's a modest price pump. I wouldn't say it's out of this world, and I wouldn't say it's a crazy pump, but it is on the up, which for this kind of market at the moment, this kind of mini bear market or this stalled crypto market, that is actually quite good. But we also have to look at, once the price pumped up, it didn't actually dump. It's been a steady incline. We can see the volume coming in here. We can see the price steadily going up, but we'll look at that more and see what the true reflection is, that is on the bigger picture when we look at the price action. So please stay to the end when I save the best till last. Boom. So TravelCare's website. You can see obviously it is about travel. It's got a little bit of information on there straight off the bat. It has a video here where you can meet the team. I won't play that because it will take a lot to set up. I'm not going to lie to you. And you can pop on there and have a look and have a little chat with the team, etc. It does say where you can buy the tokens, you know, your tokens called Travel. And here it gives you the concept. TravelCare will be a platform that will unite the world with traveling and cryptocurrencies. Our token Travel is a community driven and with all the utility for the future. At TravelCare, we will offer unique products and experiences for traveling. People who pay with our token or are holders of this token will be at special advantages. So basically saying if you pay with Travel or you hold Travel token, you will get special, it's like a rewards kind of system, you will get special advantages. We have experience in more than 15 years in the world of travel and organising events. So it sounds like a travel company that's want to go crypto, which I've not known many in the space and I don't know if there'll be many more. But let's jump into the tokenomics and see what it is that this is offering. Now, the pre-sale was a 30%. I think the pre-sale's gone now. The liquidity on PancakeSwap, again, is another 27%. So they did more in the pre-sale than they did on PancakeSwap. Now, I don't know if that was designed like that because they were trying to fund or what. I'm not entirely sure. You see development have taken 2% because they need a bit of cash to develop. Token locks are until 2022, which is 26%. So that's a good amount. 26% locked till 2022 is a good amount of tokens. But this is what interests me. It's got corporate sales of 9%. So I presume that's 9% gone to its corporate holders, or maybe people that are back in travel care. But then we have a look at this marketing budget, 5%. Now, this is really interesting. So they're saying they're using more of the money from the tokens in marketing than they are in development. So they must be looking to do a big push of this. And they probably understand from their traveling days or an extensive background that marketing is key and really important. So the tokenomics don't look too bad, if you ask me. The pre-sale was quite high. I'm not too sure what that is. I did try and reach out to the dev team, but they declined to answer, or just didn't get back to me in time. Because again, if this is most search coin in the last 24 hours, we have to review it hot off the press. So you, the community, and my loyal fans and followers know whether to look to research this more to invest in or not. So let's jump straight into the roadmap, because this is important as well. Now, as you can see, they're already in Q4 of 2021. So they're launching more travel products, more centralized exchange listings. So they're trying to get their token out there. Commercial agreements, I presume this is for people wanting to take up their services on the travel, and special agreement for travel holders. So they want to sort of negotiate bargains for people with travel holders, which is their token. So when they jump into Q1 of 2022, they want to launch a complete travel care platform twice. By the looks of it there, they're doing aggressive marketing, which will be good, obviously, for the token. So this is interesting. I'm going to pause here quickly. I'm going to do what's called a highlight moment. Is we're investing into token. It's interesting to know that their aggressive marketing is going to come in Q1 of 2022. So I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see some aggressive movement on this token until around Q1 of 2022. And that's for one or two reasons. One, obviously being their aggressive marketing plan here. But two, us being in a stalled market at the moment, a lot of the people, and myself included, are not predicting an altcoin season or altcoin blow off till the end of Q4, the beginning of Q1 2022. So sort of like the end of this year, beginning of next. So this could tie up quite nicely if this truly is a sleeping giant. So it may be one to investigate into more and research to see if this is one buying low, why it's quite low, and hodling until the aggressive marketing comes out and the alt season starts to flourish. It says marketing's achieved here. I don't know much about travel care, and they have a big kind of 5% token grab for marketing, and I presume that's for future marketing, because as you'll see when I look at the socials and when I did try and dive into travel care, I didn't see much on the way of marketing. They didn't scream out there. There wasn't a lot going on about it in the Telegram or the Discord groups, and the Twitter wasn't super active. So I presume that the marketing aggressiveness will come at a later date, and that's where that big chunk of 5% of the tokens will go. These people go above and beyond, and they're even bold enough to put their own LinkedIn on there. So for me, that adds a lot of tangibility to these people of what they're trying to do. So for me, this is a big plus on their website. Now, if you agree or you don't agree, leave a comment below, because I really want to know your thoughts and actions. I bring these sort of 24-hour most search tokens to you, and I know a lot of you give me some great feedback, but still continue to do that, please, and let me know what you think about this website and what you'd probably want to see more from a new token coming to town. And last but not least, we've got the live price action on there, which is way down, 0.00046, which is not that bad, but it's early doors, it's early days. The last 24-hour volume traded was $35,000. Now, to me, something that's got a big marketing budget of 5%, and it's pumping out $35,000 in a 24-hour volume with that kind of most searched, probably the cogs are being put on the wheel, but the wheel's not turning yet, so to speak. So now we're quickly going to jump into the socials, and I'm not going to stick on the socials long because, like I said, there's not a lot on there. So we're looking at Travel Care's Twitter now, and they're following 61. They've got 3,624 followers, which is not bad for a new token. It's not on Feg's kind of level yet, but they are trying to push it out there, and they're getting a little bit of engagement on their pinned tweet. And they did tweet today that they were the #1 searched in the last 24 hours, which is what we're covering here. And you can see it's got a little bit of engagement there. And you can see there's a bit of information coming down. They're getting a bit of momentum, and they're sort of retweeting a little bit. And so they're just doing 1 or 2 tweets a day at the moment to sort of get the stuff out there. And it's early days, but the socials do need to pick up a little bit. Maybe some of that marketing budget can go on to a sort of social media manager, because what I like to see when we invest in these tokens is, like they put themselves, aggressive marketing, because the only way price action moves is if the euphoria, the hype, the opium sort of gets involved and people get behind the token and it gets pushed out there. So people get excited, believe in its values, and start pushing the price up. Which leads me nicely on to the bit you've probably been waiting for, and the most important bit is price action in the charts. Boom, so here we go. Here's Travel Token price charts. Now, this is a classic new token price chart, and I'm going to run through this quickly. It won't take me long because anyone that's on this channel know that we've been through this price action before. I've probably said it a few times, and I'm going to say it exactly again about this token. And what's happened is, obviously the token come to market, launched, the bots pushed it all the way up. It did do quite a massive pump. So straight off the bat, the bot pumped it up, and it did about 218% from sort of like the launch price, which is not out of this world for a new token. There was no, that's like a 2.1x. It's not massive. It's not none of this 50x's like we've seen back in the A-Day, but I'm going to give Travel Token the benefit of the doubt here that they are launching in what seems to be an extreme fear market, and the market is stalled in altcoins, and not a lot of people are backing them at the moment. That, with the, like I said, the lack of marketing, I think, from launch and stuff like that, is not really great for out the back statistics for travel. I would have liked to have seen a lot more. I would have liked to have gotten this a bit earlier, actually, and spoke to the dev team and the team behind this a little bit more early to see what they were doing and what was happening before launch. Maybe could have spoke to them and consulted with them a little bit. But it is what it is, and we are where we are. But the most important thing here is that after it went down, it hit what we called a fake bot. Someone to get in from the sidelines and buying price. Then obviously the retail money's come in and it's pumped and pushed the price up. Not by great from the bottom. It's pushed the price up 159%. Now, if you think here, we had 159% pump from here when the retail money come in, and we had a pump of 239% here. It's literally just a little bit over half, which is good. You know, this gave the retail on launch a proper bite of the cherry, and this went up over the course of about 1 week, a week. So you would have made double your money in a week, but then obviously momentum fell from the token and it's dropped completely rapidly. Now, I'm just going to explain to you quickly with this kind of area. Now, I'm just going to explain to you quickly with this kind of area here that this is probably where you're looking at the moment with Travel Token, looking where its bottom is. It had a mass dump there, but this would have been people just fearful of when the bottom was and if it was going to take a bounce up, people just wringing out their last bit of sales. But if you think where the price is now to where the price started on market day, it's actually quite a bit lower. So we're looking at about a 50% discount from launch day. So this is quite good. So you can see there's still some sort of legs and sustainability in travel. Now, I'm going to quickly say just 2 things here. If this truly is the bottom for travel and it is a sleeping giant, and if they do their aggressive marketing in Q1 of next year, then this could tie in nicely, and people that buy now at a bit of a risk and hodl could be in for some massive rewards. Now, this little pump, 20% the pump they had today, I would envision, and you can check this and leave a comment and quote me back on this, I would envision this coming back down and retesting this bottom here before we might have a little consolidation down there and a springboard to start seeing where the upturn comes. Because as you know, and as we've covered a lot on these channels, when a coin goes like this and after launch day it pumps and then it drops, as always, it finds its bottom, it does what's called takes a turn in the trend and then starts gradually grinding up, and it will start building its nice supports and resistances on the way up there. You can see there's a bit of a gap here of, it's not that much, but there is a bit of a gap of about the 20% that they said they had the pump of today. And it could on Monday drop down here, which would, it doesn't look a lot on this chart here, but would be a 40% drop. So for me, I'll be looking at this token, holding back a little bit and seeing if we get a retest of this, what's support down here, because this support's been touched once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So this support, in my opinion, and I'm not a crystal ball holder, it is in my opinion, will probably get touched again. So wait till you see what the price action is to see if this big 20% pump ends up with a tiny little bit of dump. And if it touches that, that could be the time to dollar cost average in, back your horses early on a sleeping giant, and see if we could get to that big aggressive altcoin season and marketing to shoot it up to maybe doing what, who knows what X this token could do. You have it. That's a quick dive into what Travel Token is, what they're looking to do, how the fundamentals are, how the tokenomics are, the website, the technicals, and the social media, the all-important price action, which I went quite in depth for because I do think there might be opportunity there to edge your bets early and put it in one of your risky portfolios. But like I said, hit that like, smash that subscribe bar, tickle that bell notification, and leave a comment below to say you've subscribed, and I will give you more information on a couple of more of the technicals that we're looking at in this one that I'm going to dive into to see if it truly is one to back early, because the price is really cheap at the moment. But as always, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.